welcome back everybody to another episode of the Sinister Seven podcast. Today we have 5 people. We have Theo, Chase, Nico, myself, and Zach, and we will be doing a stadiums draft. The rules are pretty much wide open for this. You can pick them based on how iconic they are, how nice or new they are. They can be from anywhere in the world, any level. If you wanted to take Stephen J. Kavinsky Field, you could.
Who the fuck wants that shit?
Why would you give away our location?
So,
You idiot. Now they're gonna kill us.
shut the fuck up. So with that being said, and everyone will just judge the teams based off how they like them. That being said, I believe the order is myself, Nico, you out there, you, Zach, Chase. Alright, so those are 5. I have the first pick.
How many rounds are we doing?
We each get 5. So
I'm
five,
going to start off with
25
a
picks.
hometown pick right here.
Oh.
Once again, revealing the location, but I'm going to take Lambeau Field 1. I think it's a perfect mix. I mean, it's obviously the most iconic stadium in the NFL. Old, but if you've been there, you would know that they've really done some good renovations to keep it nice. But also, another thing that adds to it is the fan experience. Great fans, sell out every game, best fans in the NFL. We've had good teams recently. So,
Never have to
Lambeau
win chips
is my
though, huh?
first pick.
I like the fact that it's in the middle of nowhere. Well, not nowhere, but like it's in a smaller
Smaller
market.
sports city.
You just like are walking around like a suburban area, and it's just boom,
There it is.
big stadium.
Alright,
Alright, I have the second pick, and in previous drafts, I've been picking to appease the audience, I would say, and that historically is not done well, as I've only won one draft. And then shout out with my partner Z, that was when we had a co-serial draft. You guys got to get that one listed.
Dude, what a classic!
Yeah, what a classic draft. You know,
Cinnamon
really
Toast.
shouting it back. But anyways, with this pick, I mean, with all these picks, it's really up for interpretation. So with that being said, as stated in the intro, it could be anywhere in the world, anything throughout history. I can't name of a better venue than the Roman Coliseum. So I'm going to take that with my second pick.
That's a great
Just
pick.
because it's historically amazing. I mean, they literally had anything and everything. Gladiator shows there, holy fuck, buddy. I mean, how would that not
Holy
be one
fuck.
to watch? So
Gladiator classic movie.
I'm gonna, yeah, it really is. So I'm gonna take the Roman Coliseum with the second pick.
I like that pick. I was thinking about.
I would
Did
say
you look
that
Did
yesterday.
you look it up or
Yeah,
did you
well,
look
yeah,
up
it's right here. It's 9 on this list, which is horrendous.
Oh,
I
and then
can't
you
do that.
overdrafted.
Yeah, I'm taking
Reach.
it.
Holy
I need to
You got
grab
the
it.
ninth pick.
Nico, you know they killed Christians at the Coliseum.
Yeah, it
If you were around 2,000 years ago, you would have been killed.
Shut up, Purgatory.
All right, so
Good
I'm
pick.
up here with the third pick, and I'm gonna take Fenway Park. Get that one off the board. I think it's probably one of the more iconic old stadiums, and it's over 100, probably 110 years old now at this point. And yeah, one of the more iconic baseball venues that has pretty much stayed in its original form for however long, and is still beloved by fans. So
Nice.
Am I 4?
Yes, you are.
Alright, I have not been to a ton of stadiums, so that'll come in a bias later, probably be taking some of the ones that I've been to. But I'm gonna go with one I haven't been to yet. It's got its nickname for a reason, and I'm gonna take the first college stadium off the board. I'm gonna take the Big House.
it's
Good
pretty
pick.
big, pretty big house.
It's a big house.
That's what they say.
It's a big place.
It's a little unfortunate. I was kind of hoping to get them with my back-to-back.
Oh, you got 2 picks.
Yeah, but just short.
Alright.
Alright, well, this one I was planning on taking, I would say it's just as good as the first baseball stadium taken. I've been there a few times. Even though it's super old, it's still really fun. Still has plenty of stuff to look at and stuff to do. I'm going to take Wrigley Field with my first pick.
Great pick.
And
That's great value for that 5 spot right there.
I'm pretty happy with that. And then I'm really struggling not to do back-to-back baseball here. I didn't really expect Lambeau to fall to me, but I would have liked to add that. I think I'm gonna stick to baseball here because I think that they have more of a good views. I'm gonna pick my favorite park I've ever been to. I'm gonna go back-to-back Oracle.
Oh, I love it. I really want to go there.
Probably the best view of any stadium I've ever
Are you-
seen. So
I mean,
I'm gonna snatch
what's
that.
the first one? Sorry.
Wrigley.
And for the audience members who don't know, including myself, Oracle's where?
That is in San Francisco.
That's what I thought. That's what I figured.
That
Asking
is
for
for the
friends.
Giants baseball team.
Big Coca-Cola can.
There is.
And the tank guys.
It's actually a bottle, but
Oh, yeah, sorry, bottle. The tank guys, you ever see that show?
Barry Bonds.
They
Alright.
built,
Alright.
yeah, the
Barry
tank
Bonds, yeah.
guys, like it's a show, they built a fish tank there too.
oh,
It's
Oh,
in this, it's in the
Tank?
stadium. Yeah, you know, yeah, it's a great show, right?
Tank.
Yeah.
All right, sidetrack.
I saw that one.
All right,
Alright.
back to Z.
I give my first baseball stadium, my personal favorite stadium that I've ever been to. Beautiful park, great city. I'm gonna take PNC in Pittsburgh.
It's a good thing.
Very solid. Very solid.
Probably the best view. Well, not best view. Like city.
Definitely
view.
arguable.
Great atmosphere too.
Why is there an
Is
Aquaman
it?
ad?
I would say at, least
No?
at least recently. Maybe when they're good.
When I was there, at least. When the
When did you
Brewers
go?
were bending them over. Yeah, it was a good time.
W. Okay. Back to me. I'm gonna go for some variety here and kind of take a basketball arena. I'm gonna go with Cameron Indoor Stadium.
It's a good thing.
One of the more unique venues to watch a game, considering its small capacity, and it just is like super dark, and you got that spotlight on the court. The fans are super close to the court, which I think is really cool. With the student section obviously adding to the atmosphere, and there's nothing like watching a Duke game, big Duke game, and seeing that place just come alive. So I'm happy with that pick.
It's big. There it is. I'm kidding, it's me. This is a tough pick because, I think everybody's been going baseball a little bit, so I'm going to go with one that I've actually been to. I think we were talking about it a couple of days ago, actually. I think it's a beautiful park. I think it's one of the most beautiful ones that I've ever been to. Very fine view. Even though the team's not great, I mean, hey, the games are always a blast to watch in there. At least when I was there, when the Brewers were there, I'm going to take Kauffman Stadium, just because it's a natural, it's a beauty. It's a beauty. That's all I can say about
It's
it.
a shame they're getting rid of it.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
It's a damn shame, actually, but it's a great thing. So
I feel like I won't
Take
be able to
Kauffman.
get there. before it's
Good pick. Alright, with my second pick, I'm going to be the second stadium that's overseas. I'm going to take Camp Nou, I think is how you pronounce it. FC Barcelona. I think it's one of the most famous soccer stadiums. I don't know. I see all these fucking rich kids when they study abroad. They all end up there some way or another. So NFC Barcelona, famous Messi played there. So I'm taking that. And then with my third pick, I'm gonna go less of the iconic route and one that I think is probably just like the coolest stadium. I'm gonna take SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. I think this stadium, it's just like, just looking at it, seems like so crazy and so futuristic. I think it's really the peak of the modern stadium.
oh,
Yeah, I'll say about the Barcelona stadium. I actually think they're doing like renovations to it, like in the next year or something. But it's pretty much just like a massive, like it just looks like a football stadium. Honestly, it's pretty run of the mill, but it's like old, so it's like preserved and stuff.
Yeah.
But the atmosphere is obviously crazy there, so that's a solid pick.
do you have another one? Or you already
I
made
think
two?
it's me too.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh,
He took
back up to you, man.
soccer stadium, and he took. Where'd he play?
SoFi.
Rams.
So-
Rams and Chargers.
Okay.
You weren't ready, huh?
No, it was not. What stadium did you take again?
SoFi
Dude, just
What was the other one?
kind of already forgot.
and Barcelona Stadium.
What's that called?
Camp NOU.
That's what. Oh, okay.
Ew.
Okay, Chad. After looking for some brief moments,
Legendary.
I'm going to take, I don't know, there's so many stadiums you could take. This is just, like I said, guess this one's pretty popular, especially overseas. So I'll go overseas again. I'll take Wembley.
Okay.
You know, they always have the NFL games there. I think it's a cool venue, at least from what I've seen in pictures. Obviously, never been there. It'd be cool if I did, but you know, haven't. So you know, that's all I got for it. It looks pretty cool, so I'm gonna take it.
It looks cool. Interesting. All right, back to me. I'm going with a.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Is
My bad. No, that totally is.
Okay. It's a place that I have been, and I really encourage everybody to go there in their lifetime. And it's Churchill Downs. Louisville. I did take the tour there. It's probably one of the more iconic sporting events every year, and just the aura that you get when you walk around there is just pretty amazing. Like, it's not something that people follow any other day of the year or really think about, but when that day comes, it's just packed with white people, and they make it seem like it's the biggest deal ever.
And big hats.
Yeah, big hats, and people just act really white. So
Also the site of Churchill Downs, but Drake. and
obviously,
Drake
yeah, I wasn't
Drake
even gonna
and
say
Drake,
that, but yeah, we'll add that one of the more iconic songs or music videos filmed at a sporting stadium. So add that to the list.
Cool.
Pretty sure I'm Don't you
I'm
ever
so
back
bad
to
at
back?
this. I'm sorry. I thought it was you, and then no, yeah, it's totally you.
You're waiting
Sorry, I'm
for
just
it.
getting
That's
twice.
right.
Yeah, I'm just getting so excited.
There's not a lot of. I'm gonna take a stadium that doesn't get a lot of play. They only play here once, maybe twice a year, but it's always a huge event, very iconic. I'm gonna take the Field of Dreams.
Oh.
You got the corn out
Holy
the
W.
Yeah.
classic
Yeah.
Kevin Costner movie.
Oh my
Legend.
God.
Legend of the Pod.
Holy
Uh,
fuck.
I'm on.
Shout
If you
out,
build it, they will come.
shout out Tim Anderson, his home run a couple years ago.
Iconic.
What happened to that
They
guy?
juiced the balls.
But
Tell me
yeah.
I'm wrong.
Everyone loves the Field of Dreams game. Everyone loves the movie.
I don't.
Just iconic stadium.
I don't love the movie,
No, I
but
don't.
it is iconic.
They didn't do that this year, did they?
No,
Okay.
they're like renovating the whole place.
What are they growing extra corn?
They're like
Probably gonna make it
I
gentrifying.
think they're making more seats.
Ah, I see.
That's so unreal.
It was cool.
All right.
What's wrong with corn? You love corn.
My bad. It's finally my turn. I wanted to go the last two picks. I don't know why I thought I was up. I'm gonna pick an arena that I believe a league does not have a ton of these that are good. I'm gonna take Madison Square Garden.
Fell further than I thought it would.
Only because, again, like I said, the NBA arenas, they're kind of not really known for being super unique, and I mean, they're all indoors. So I'm gonna take that, and then trying to branch out a little bit, trying to get something unique. I really liked the Kentucky Derby pick. I'm gonna take I'll take the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Indy 500.
Oh, interesting.
I think it's just super unique. I've never actually been there. I really want to go there, but yeah, those are my two picks.
I'm sure that doesn't that hold like 2 billion people in it.
Yeah.
It holds a ton. I should actually
Or
look
is
it
that
up.
Daytona? I think that's in.
It's all those speedways. They hold like 150K plus.
The Indianapolis one holds more than 315,000.
Back to me.
Yes.
I can't believe it lasted this long. I'm gonna take the most beautiful place on earth, the Rose Bowl.
Oh.
I really, I think SoFi Stadium over
I
there.
think the only reason this fell so far is because, except for during the actual Rose Bowl, their fans are poverty, and they don't show up to support their school and the student section and atmosphere and stuff.
Who's up?
Yeah, so basically a beautiful stadium, Mickey Mouse fans, but when the Rose Bowl comes around once a year, there's no better place to be.
That's right. Most beautiful stadium on earth.
It's back to me, right?
Yeah, back to
Yep.
the team.
Okay.
Give it a ball, fuckhead.
Oh my.
Okay.
Crisis over here watching Thursday Night Football.
Sorry, Chad. I'm
That
fuming
crept
because
up on
my
me
fantasy
fast.
team's lows.
I didn't think any of you guys were gonna take it.
Okay, I'm going to another old stadium. I'm going with the LA Memorial Coliseum. One of the more like cool looking stadiums, especially at night. I think it just looks really cool for USC. We also had the Drake and Kanye concert there, and what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the greatest NFL regular season game of all time, between the Rams and Chiefs.
It was a great game.
Still periodically watch that video. It just perfect venue for football, and it was cool when the Rams played there. But hope it stays around even longer.
Let me add to this by Theo because this is such a great pick. There's also been 2 Olympics there.
Yep.
Soon to be a third, and a World Series, MLB World Series played there
Really?
as well. Yes.
When was
It
that?
What?
When was it?
The Dodgers played there for a few years before they built Dodger Stadium.
Okay.
You should look at like left field. The fence is like 240 feet.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So they just built them
I
a
think I might have
massive
seen
net.
that. Yeah.
Good knowledge, ass.
I like that pick a lot. I was gonna take that.
Very
Good,
solid.
good picks, you two.
All right, Ed.
All right, Nico. I'm up?
Yep, you're up.
Are you fucking kidding? Are you serious?
Yeah, we are serious.
Oh, sure.
Oh, we go.
You know,
I know.
this isn't really like a big stadium, but I consider it a venue, so I'm gonna take it. I think it's a relatively pretty important one. At least people like to think it is. You know, many notable pickup games have happened at this park, so I'm gonna take Rucker Park, man.
Oh! W pick.
Dude, that was so
Birthplace
sick.
of Dr. J.
Yeah, dude, I love that pick. This is
That's what I thought too.
Rucker Park.
Oh my god. Alright, man, there's been some really good picks here.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm going to go back to, I'm actually gonna go to one that's right across the parking lot from a previous stadium that's been picked in this draft.
Oh,
I'm going to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas
Very
City.
good pick.
that is a great pick.
I think I would probably say this is the second most iconic NFL stadium. I believe it's the loudest NFL stadium. Oh, not yo.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts is in.
Rushing TD. No, he wasn't.
Why are they celebrating?
No, he's short.
They're all
He didn't
tired.
get in. Do it again.
Oh, Vikings called timeout. Apologies for the interruption.
Very good pick.
Yeah, so
I like that pick.
Arrowhead, and then you know what? I'm gonna do a personal pick right here for the 5th one. I'm gonna take Beaver Stadium, home of Penn State,
Oh, okay.
Nittany Lions.
That's also a very good pick.
There's so many
This-
good college
This
stadiums.
stadium, I love it. It's one of my favorites. Can fit over 100,000 people. I believe it's the second biggest, if not Ohio State might be. And they also have my favorite sporting event in the entire world, Penn State Whiteout, which I will be going to one day. So shout out to Penn State.
Love it, love it, love it.
Shout out their mascot.
It's my pick now, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, this is my final pick, and I'm just gonna put more nails in S's coffin because he likes shit. I cannot believe he just left this one on board. Speaking of great college atmospheres, a beautiful backdrop in this town. They're suddenly relevant because of one man who just carried this team. I'm
No,
going to take
Folsom
Folsom
Field?
Field. I'm going to take Folsom Field. It's a beautiful place.
Hey, it
Boulder,
is.
Colorado. The stadium's outstanding. They got something to fucking root for. And prime time like Dion, baby, the Buffs are here and they're here to stay.
Wow.
Give me Folsom Field.
Holy W. This is gonna be a really tough draft to rank.
I know.
All right,
It's
my
so
last
different.
pick. I'm really happy with this one.
I love all these picks, bro.
I'm going with Augusta National Golf Club.
I was
Of the
gonna take
National-
that. I was gonna take that next.
Let's fucking go.
Yes, sir.
Greatest place on fucking earth. Hell yeah.
Who scored?
Absolutely beautiful sporting venue. I don't really have much else to say, but everybody watches the Masters. I'm actually thrilled with my picks. This is one of my favorite drafts I've ever
I
had.
wasn't even thinking about that place. That place is great.
Holy W pick.
Greatest place on fucking earth. All right.
Holy.
Z or
Pants are getting a little tight over there.
Mine?
Alright, I was gonna go with that, but
Are you really?
yeah, I was actually. I'm gonna continue to diversify and take another different sport. In my opinion, the best racetrack out there, I'm gonna take Daytona International Speedway.
Wow, W pick.
Not a huge racing fan, but I'll turn on the Daytona before I turn on any other race. So
Holy
I'll
W.
go with that pick.
Hugely toning. All right, wrap us up,
Honestly,
Chase.
All right.
I think I'm gonna rate my team worst.
I'm
I'm serious. I love all you guys' picks, man.
I'm just fact checking the capacity of one of these stadiums because I want to make sure
Should
it's
I
even
have
worth
picked
it.
CC instead of Beaver Stadium? You guys like that one better?
Which one is it?
Simply because I'll preface this with saying I was really hoping Arrowhead would fall to me. I think that you could argue that's the second best stadium. I'm a little biased. Just to try to be unique, I'm gonna pick Wimbledon.
Okay. Oh, it's terrible.
What?
No, Wembley's taking Wimbledon's not.
I'm gonna take Wimbledon. It's another new sport on the board. It's kind of like the Augusta of tennis, in my opinion.
So you're talking like the main one?
Yeah, and that's just gonna wrap it up. I didn't really like any of the remaining NFL stadiums. College, again, there are so many to pick from, and they already took a lot of the good ones. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up there.
Want to pause? Want to rank on?
Yeah.
Pause it.
We'll pause and wrap it up, and then we'll come back with our responses. All right, so we're back, and our final results. We had S coming in 5th, N in 4th. We had Chase in 3rd, Zach in 2nd, and I came in 1st. I appreciate the love, and thank you guys for listening. We'll be back with a new episode very soon.
Stay tuned.